Dead or Alive here. Welcome back to the fourth installment of our launches, landings, and fishing holes series. We're standing here today at the Yellow River. This is the Watkins Bridge landing on US Highway 55 between Andalusia and Florala. A lot of traffic on the road up there. This is not the northernmost bridge on the river, but from here is probably the northernmost reliable launch to be able to navigate. There's several places where you could get down to the river and launch north of here, but I guarantee you'd be pulling over log jams and portaging as much as you were paddling. The river level, the optimum level, right now it's at about 2 1/4 feet. It's been about 2 1/4 feet for the last week straight. Anywhere between, say, 2 foot, 2 1/4 foot, up to about 3 1/2 foot, maybe 4 would be your optimal level. Much lower than that, and you're going to be dragging bottom and dragging over debris on the bottom. And much higher than that, and you're just not going to have a good trip. There'll be a lot of sandbars gone, stuff like that. So around 2 1/4 to about 3 1/2 or 4 feet will be your optimum level here. This river is 118 miles long, and we're going to cover probably about 22 or 23 miles. I think it's 13 miles from here down to Givens Bridge, and then another 9 miles or so from Givens Bridge to the Oak Grove landing, which will be the last landing on this video. The river picks up and goes on to Florida after this, but we'll catch that in a different video. You can see around there's easy access to the river. We'll walk back up to the parking area here and take a look at it. I got to thinking and decided that one of the things that I should add to these videos as I make them is the availability of cellular service at the landings. You might get on the river and have an emergency, or you may need to call someone to come get you or whatnot. So I'm going to try to remember to check my phone and mention what the cellular signal was at each landing as I go. Here I had one bar down under the bridge. I'm sure if I went up onto the road or up to the road level close by, I'd probably have a little bit more. But I did have one bar down here under the bridge. I had a bar of 5G on one side of the bridge and LTE on the other side of the bridge. There are no stores close by. The closest store is probably going to be in Lockhart, just before you get into Florala, or you can go to Andalusia. The open pond campground is probably 6 or 8 miles from here. There's good campground there. You can see it in my open pond video. $8 to $16 a night to stay there. And that's about it for here. This is, like I said, a great place to launch from here down to Givens Bridge, or from here down to however far you want to go. You can go all the way to Pensacola Bay. This is the parking area at Watkins Bridge. You can see it's a big area, plenty of space. Most of this is graveled underneath here. Does tend to be a little wet after a big rain, but after a big rain the river will probably be up and you probably wouldn't want to come anyway. This is Givens Bridge on the Yellow River. This is the next landing down from Watkins Bridge up on Highway 55. There's plenty of parking. We'll show you the parking up there. It's not quite as spacious up there as under some of the places or landings that we've been to, but they do have a real nice launch here. A lot of times in the summer you'll see a rope swing right behind the camera over here. A lot of times in the summer you'll come down here and people will be here with their kids swimming. And there's also a lot of motorized boat traffic in and out of this landing when the fish are biting. So the next landing down from here is the Oak Grove landing, and that'll be the last one that we do on this section of the Yellow River. Like I said, we're trying to do the ones that are local to us. The Yellow River runs all the way down to Pensacola Bay, and we'll probably eventually pick that up and continue it on down to the bay. But it's a whole different body of water once it gets down there than it is up here. All right, looking from the boat ramp, back up toward the access road here, you can see a little clearing a little ways up there that's suitable to park on, to pull off and park. There is no cellular service at this ramp, and there is no store close by. Probably several miles down the road going south towards Wing, Alabama, there is a store where this road dead ends, but there's nothing right here close by. And this is Oak Grove Landing on Highway 2 in Andalusia County, Florida. This is the next stop down from Watkins Bridge, or Givens Bridge, where we just were. And this will be the last stop on the Alabama legs of the Yellow River, and the first one in Florida. We're actually down in Florida right now. They have a paved boat ramp here. The river is really pretty, but you can see it starting to change from Alabama lowland river to a Florida river. If you've ever done much kayaking or boating around South Alabama and North Florida, you'd know what I mean. I checked my phone when I was getting out of the truck. I had 1 bar of 5G service here, and we're about 6 miles south of Givens Bridge. I have no idea what that translates to in river miles. I usually just double it, but I don't think it's quite that much. Now, I'm not real familiar with this area, so I have no idea if there's any stores or places to get food, drinks, or ice, gas, stuff like that at close by here. I know right here at the landing there's a sign up there that says there's no camping here. There are picnic tables. We'll show you the parking area when we get up there. It's a really nice parking area up there if you wanted to start a leg on the river here or haul out and finish a leg on the river here. Most of the parking area is graveled. It's all fairly well maintained. There are 2 picnic tables with, 2 pavilions with picnic tables over there, and then 2 other picnic tables directly under the bridge.